Everyone, it's 2-Minute Tuesday. Today, can we talk about practice? I remember many years ago when I was a sales manager, I was doing a field day over in South Australia with our Adelaide-based representative. Now, he was a mature age gentleman at the time, and we were about to go in and do a call into a pharmacy because that was the channel with which we were selling our products into at the time. And he was really struggling with some of the key selling messages around some of the products that we were trying to sell. And he proactively said to me, would it be okay if we had a practice before we went in? And we sat in the car. I played the role of the pharmacy salesperson and he was himself. And we probably practiced for about 30 minutes before we walked into the door of the pharmacy and he executed that real sales call with the pharmacy rep. And that was really useful for him because it meant he could practice his language, practice his questioning, try and nail those key selling messages, not with me rather than with the customer. And I think this is one of the big challenges with today's selling environment, that if you're a sales leader, what I'm seeing is that more and more sales leaders are being burdened with responsibilities that take them away from being in the field with their teams. They just don't have the capacity to be doing 2 or 3 field visits every week. And so what does that mean? Well, it means your teams aren't getting feedback and coaching before or after their customer conversations from someone who's, hopefully got the skills, experience and guidance to be able to give them that coaching. And this is just becoming more and more common. Now, if you think about other things that we do in the business world, like give keynote presentations or give internal presentations, or if you've got to give a speech at a party for a private event, or if you play sport, you practice and practice before you go and execute the skill. Yet when it comes to selling, we're often just winging it. And that means we're practicing on real customers, which is crazy. Now, we don't have to do that anymore because there's this new technology, you might not have heard of it, called AI. And that means we can actually be using AI to practice our sales conversations before we go and execute them with our real prospects and our real customers. Sellabilities has partnered with Sellabilities. It's an amazing tool. If you want to know more about this tool, just contact us. We're happy to show it to you, happy to talk to you about how it might be able to benefit your teams. But importantly, no one goes out looking for ways to get their teams to practice more. What you need is to help your teams sell more, convert more opportunities, identify more opportunities, ask better exploratory questions, get better commitment from customers to keep opportunities progressing. You need to improve their skills. And the way you do that is to get them to practice those skills before they practice on real customers. So drop us a note. Let's have a chat. 2 minutes on a Tuesday.